conscious effort every day to be someone that people like to work with and that people like to be around, and that has helped me more than I could ever tell you guys. Like, I also can't say enough how much more it means to me for people to come up to me at the end of a shoot and say, we had a great day with you, more than we love the pictures. Like, the pictures are what I'm there to do, obviously, and I put everything I can into every single picture that I take. But I think what's gotten me to where I am, again, I'm not saying I'm the prettiest or the best model, and I try to be better every single day at what I do, but I think it's so important to be kind and to just give energy to the people that you work with. And I think that something about any business is that you kind of have to know your goals and realize that if you're not right for certain jobs, then you shouldn't be doing them. If my body type isn't right for this and they want me to change, then they can find another girl in that sense. But I think you know, for example, the Victoria's Secret show, I'll box and I'll eat healthy every day, and that's great. That's a show, and that's what it's for. And if they, want a really healthy body type for that, that's great, and I'm happy to do that. But if they were ever to ask me to go further, or any other company for that matter, I just think that you need to kind of know your limits and know what you are okay with and happy with your body. And I think that it's really good to stand up to that as well. I'm kind of just on boxing right now. When I first moved to New York, it was the first time in my whole life that I didn't play a sport. I wasn't riding my horses, and I wasn't playing volleyball, so it was really weird for me to just go to the gym just to work out. And boxing was really the first time that I found something that I could work on and I could get better at and stuff like that. So it's really become a passion of mine and a really family-oriented thing, kind of, because my trainers and stuff have really become like my brothers in the city, and it's a fun place that I can go back to and feel like it's my second home. Any food that's good is my splurge food. I love Italian food. I love dessert. I love burgers. I love a burger. Like, I could eat a burger every day. But yeah, I think like you have to also know in modeling like when you can eat what you want and just work out and that's going to work, and then when you have to go healthier for a month or whatever to get ready for something, and you just kind of have to know your body. And yeah. Where like people say, okay, you're a model, but you should be more than a model. You have to show that you're smart. You have to talk. You should host this show, be funny, do this, be able to stand next to this person. Don't just be a model, also have an opinion, do this. And then when you get up there and you do it and you put so much energy into trying to be your best and make everyone happy, and then there's still 50% of the people that are like, wasn't good enough. And sometimes it's so, and that's not only in what we do, like that's in everything, when you feel like you give so much and then it doesn't make everyone happy, and you're sitting there and you're like, what's the point sometimes? Like, why put yourself out there sometimes, you know what I mean? And in those situations, I try to sit myself down and say, okay, if it wasn't for the world, for the world's opinions, did I think I did a good job? Did I prepare like I wanted to my standards? Did I work hard enough? Would my coaches in high school be proud of me? Like, those little things I try and think of, that like when my high school volleyball coach texts me and is like, I thought that was badass or whatever, like that's what makes me happy, you know what I mean? So like taking time to yourself to really think about whose opinions matter to you, and I think that is so important, and that can be your parents, your management, for us, your family, friends, people that actually know you. And it's little things that when you start to think about those people and say, okay, the people that know me, that's who I should listen to. So like when certain things happen to me, I have friends like Lena that I call, and like that's who I go to for advice. Those are the people you have to listen to, because like you said, you just start, my stepdad always said, if you believe the good, you're going to believe the bad. So I think pick the people that are important to you. If they say you did a good job that day, you did a good job because they know that you worked hard for it. If they say, you know, you didn't work as hard as I think you could have, or I've seen you work in the past or whatever, that's different because you have to still be able to take criticism, but you have to take it from people that know you. So. Everything works itself out.
What's one quote that stuck with you and that makes you feel empowered?
My stepdad always told me that good is the enemy of great, and I always feel like that's such an empowering thing because there's always room to get better.
What's the first word that comes into your head when you hear the word perfect?
Never. Me to go further, or any other company for that matter. I just think that you need to kind of know your limits and know what you are okay with and happy with your body, and I think that it's really good to stand up to that as well.
Rule number 3, learn to accept rejection.
You're so strong and so resilient.
Right.
How do you keep going?
Right, well, I think just like being okay with rejection, like you just have to learn that like you can't take it personally, you can't, and that's what I try, like I get so sad when my friends, you know, take it really harshly when they don't get a show, or something along those lines, because I just tell them like, it's not you, like if they wanted a taller, skinnier brunette girl, they're not going to want me in their show. If they're putting me in the show, the designer wants to either fill out the clothes, or maybe like my face or body type is part of the, like, similar to the inspiration of the show. Let's say like Max Mara, it was Marilyn Monroe. Corinne Reutfeld, you know, saw Marilyn Monroe in me, you know, looks wise. And I think that like